parents, this video tutorial is for you guys just to show you how to declare your swimmers for your meets. So you'll want to find your team calendar on your team website, and that's going to vary on what they call it, but on the team I'm using here under team calendar, I'm looking for the meet signups. And then I'm going to see a list of all of our events and swim meets with different options here. You can see there are meet entries that are closed, and then there are ones that are open. And then some of them have a light green color, which gives me the option to edit, which lets me know that I have already signed up for something, versus the dark green one, which tells me that I still haven't done anything with it and it's open. So let's look at the website first, and we are going to sign up for two separate meets just to show you the difference. So we're going to sign up for the summer warm-up meet. So you'll go to your team calendar, you'll log into your site. You're going to click on the meet entry, and you should see a list of your swimmers telling you what the status for the meet is, and then you're going to click this edit button. And now you'll be able to choose if your swimmer is not attending the meet or attending the meet. This is a simple sign up. So this is minimal options. The only thing this team here is asking is whether or not your swimmer is coming. You can save this, return, and now you can see it's light green because you have made a selection, and you can edit this. So if all of a sudden you decide your swimmer can attend the meet, you can click back on this as long as the sign up entries are open. You can edit this, you can say, yep, they're coming, and you can save it again. Now, some teams may ask a lot more questions than just, is your swimmer coming or not? So we're going to look at that example here. And again, teams may not ask all of these questions, so just be aware that you may see a variety of different options from the choices selected here. But if I choose that Julie is attending, now you might see a list of events asking you what events your swimmer would like to swim, and it will tell you how many you can choose. This is not going to be the events that your swimmer is 100% entered into. This is mostly your coach asking your swimmers what possibly would you like to swim in. So you could select. Now, if your swimmer has never swum in that event, the team might also ask you to confirm that you've talked to the coach about that. So you could say, yep, I've talked to the coach. Some teams may not ask that. They might just let you choose your choices. So you could pick your 3 events. Then there's another option to ask if your swimmer is available to swim in relays, and there's several choices here. There's available for all of the relays. And then if your swimmer is arriving late or leaving early, you could select to let the coach know that so they don't put them in early or late relays. Or if your swimmer's not available for any relays, you can select that as well. So if my swimmer's arriving late, and then they might ask why your swimmer is not going to be available, and you could say she's at summer camp and she'll be arriving late to the meet. Now again, not all of these options might be available for you. It just depends on what the team selects. There's also an option to not allow your swimmer to swim up. So sometimes if this coaches need swimmers to swim into an older age group to fill in some relays, they'll pull some swimmers up. If your swimmer is not comfortable swimming with older swimmers, there might be an option here to let them know not to swim your swimmer up. There may be a notes for coach section, which you could always put anything your coach needs to know. So maybe you want to say, we'll have snacks for low blood sugar. I mean, anything you want the coach to know, you can always put in the notes for coach section. This swimmer's not coming, they're sick. Now you don't have to choose events if your swimmer doesn't care what they swim. They're coming to all the relays. So all of these are optional, and I'm going to save my changes here. You might also notice during sign up if it's asking you for job shifts, and you can come in and sign up for your job shifts here. If you already have a job, you can change your job. If you need to view your jobs, if you hover over and select My Account, you'll see a list of all of the jobs that you've signed up for. Now, once we go back to meet sign up, we can see the ones that we have signed up for, ones that are still open that we haven't done anything for. For ones that are closed, if we click on that, we can see that we did not sign our swimmer up for the meet, but it looks like the coach entered our swimmer, so we might want to talk to the coach about that if our swimmer is not going to be able to attend. Again, you'll be able to view if your swimmer has been entered in. So on this one here, not signed up, no entries. Now moving over here, let's take a look and see what this looks like in the mobile app. So here's our mobile app. Here's all of my events. So I'm going to sign up for the summer sprints, right? So here, time trials, you can see the events, these are the swimmers and they've been entered into some events. So that shows that they've been entered this summer warm-up. If I click on that, I can just see that they're marked as attending, but they haven't been assigned any meets yet, or any events yet, versus this one here where I look and I can see what events they've been assigned. So if I come to the summer warm-up meet, I want to sign up for this. Oops, sorry, that's one we've already signed up for. What am I signing up for? Oh, the summer sprints. So if I come to the summer sprints, they're undeclared. I'm going to click on the Meet Sign Up button. And now this takes me here. And again, I'm going to click the Edit button. And I can say that my swimmers are attending, available for relays. And now I will save this. And now I can return to swim meets. So this basically takes you out of the app and into our website. Now if we go back here, you can see that they are now marked as attending on the mobile app. If you need more help, you can always come to our help center, which is found at help.swimtopia.com. If you search for Meet Sign Up, we have an article that walks you through the process of signing up for the meets. Hope you guys have a great swim season.
If you like what you've seen, please remember to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and feel free to leave comments. We love to hear what you guys would like to see more of. Also, don't forget to visit our help center at help.swimtopia.com.